So, another really hard fight. Love it. Thanks, game. Seems to be a lot of these. We don't need the full rest time. We just need to regain our spells. Defender Heart is where the commoners drown their sorrows in the tankards of cheap ale. There were other sites in the city far more deserving of the protection. So why did the Crusaders establish their base in the tawdry little tavern? Makes sense to protect the tavern first, and then the palaces and the temples. Our faith will be strong even with the temple, but ordinary folk need somewhere they can go to forget about demonic terror. I mean, taverns are fun. Okay. Okay, so you...
Together, we stand.
I don't know if Barkskin's gonna help here. Do Shield of Faith. We'll have Blur. I don't think you're gonna be able to hit this thing. Ooh, no, you have the Cold Iron Flail. Yay. Oh, but you're Cold Greatsword too. Okay. Take a couple of stabs at it real quick and see what we come up with. Alright.
Here we go.
Everyone here.
A bright future awaits us.
You here.
Ba and Ritzi.
What's going on here?
Oh, I'm about to get in a
I'll
fight.
help where I can.
Trust in yourself.
We're gonna turn those on.
Trust me. Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprise.
Okay, we're gonna not need that, but I'll probably go up and try to inflict wounds on it.
We'll make things right. You're a good person.
They will break
Wow.
against our resolve.
That's not where I thought it was going to be. But okay. Alright, I need you guys to run real quick. No, 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 what are you doing?
They'll beg me to stop.
You've encountered the enemy Shadow Demon. The enemy is incorporeal. It receives no damage from non-magical weapons. Incorporeal creatures receive half damage from magic weapons and spells. Ghost touch weapons deal them full damage. Non-magical weapons deal no damage at all. Against incorporeal enemies, use a weapon with ghost touch. Special abilities, you can temporarily give it to a weapon using a class ability or expendable item as a last resort. You can use regular magic, weapons, or spells, but their effectiveness is halved. That's fine. Okay.
Pain is excruciating.
I don't think she's gonna be up for long, but I think think we've hit it yet.
So this is how it feels.
Hmm.
This will leave a bruise.
I just gotta poke at it until I find out what hurts it. Oh, I forgot her.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Okay, so nothing I'm hitting it with is working so far. Ability didn't work. Yeah, I don't have any weapons to hit this thing, do I? Yeah, the tutorial stuff. Agreed. I have literally nothing to hit it with. Pelgro, yeah, but I don't have any, like, magic weapons. I guess she could do Spirit Enchantment, right?
Getting my ass kicked. I'm gonna try this again.
This condition, I
Okay.
dedicate my body to science.
This might just be in vain just because I just don't have the weapons yet. I'm thinking I might just take note of where he is and come back for him before we finish the chapter. Because I don't have anything besides those magic missiles, and it doesn't look like these wounds were hitting it. Heals. Acid arrows aren't gonna hurt it. It's fire resistance, but that doesn't mean anything now. Can't be sickened. I mean, this isn't gonna do much for fire damage. It's more gonna hurt everybody around him. I mean, we could throw it behind him. But like literally all we have is a handful of magic missiles,
You require my unbiased
and she was barely touching. I don't think she was hitting with this. Can be used to add ghost touch special ability to the weapon. So she'd be like the only one that can hit it.
I'm always open to
Trust
ideas.
in yourself.
If that's going to be the case, then I'm going to actually have her... Can't offhand with this. Nope. Nope, nope. Both have crossbows. You have a light bow. I don't think these were hitting either. That's kind of cool. We'll just have her have it. Yeah, I do not have the ability to fight this thing yet. Okay. I'm just gonna make a note. Where are we? So we're Market Square. It's annoying. So we'll say northwestish door, Market Square. Do-do. And we will come back.
Beautiful.
I'll just have to remember to not use the invisible thing. Find invisible.
Let's see what we can do.
Hear me. Take heed. The hordes of the abyss march on. The Warstone is the target. They must not be allowed to capture it. The consequences will be disastrous.
Here we go.
Wait, what's going on in
I
here?
can handle it.
Fanfare of the Faithful. I'll just steal it. I always steal books. I collect books in these games. An altar of Desna, goddess of luck and patron deity of travelers and dreamers. Okay.
Can't make the demons wait. Beautiful.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, blood trail. Count Arden's servant. Thank gods, I found someone who isn't fleeing in panic. Are you crusaders, mercenaries? The comely elf is so frightened he can barely get the words out. I'm a servant of Count Darien Kel Nevis Arende. My lord's mansion is under attack by demons. The master himself and all his guests are trapped inside, and the house guards are nowhere to be found. I managed to escape through a servant passage to look for help. Will you help me? The mansion is only stone's throw away, on the next street over. He meets her gaze with pleading eyes. Count Arenda? I've seen him a few times before from afar. He looks highly audacious. I confess that he did capture my attention, but neither here nor there. We should help him. The gratitude of rich and influential men can only benefit us. Okay. World check, sweet. You've heard about the Erendif family, his wealth, and the noble Mendivian dynasty was almost wiped out by the demons more than 10 years ago. The last surviving member of the family, the younger Count Darren, has the infamous reputation. He is well known for being a rake and a rogue. Misfortune continues, dog. The House of Arendai, I see. The servant cringes. You're telling me? Everyone tried to talk me out of taking up the position, saying that it can't have just been bad luck that brought tragedy down on the family and almost killed off the line. But I reasoned that since my master was the only one to survive the calamity, that meant he must be blessed by fate and the power of good. The pay was nothing to sniff at either. The servant cast his eyes around the street. I should have listened to the people smarter than me and gone to work somewhere else, preferably away from Kenebris. Tell me more about what's happened. I'll tell you what I can. I was working from dusk till dawn and back to dusk again, serving guests at the Count banquet. When the other servants came to relieve me at my post, I went to sleep. Next thing I know, I wake up and there are demons inside the mansion. I couldn't reach the Count. The monsters had blocked the way. The Count's banquet was still going on. He and his guests were in the great hall, and as far as I could tell, the door to the room was sealed and the demons couldn't get in. I'm begging you, hurry. The mansion's doors are sturdily built. The demons will have to work hard to get past them, so you'll still have time to rescue the people. What will I get if I help this Count of yours? Demanding a reward for fighting demons? This is dishonorable and foolish. 2, since demons are the enemy of each and every one of us. Today, we selflessly help someone to thrash the demons, and tomorrow, someone will help us. Yes, but we can't do this for free. I'm sure the Count will reward you handsomely for any rescue. Alright, I'll help. Where's your master's house? It's not that far at all. You're better off entering from the next street over, through the passage I used to get out. Help, I'm begging you. Hate to think what the Count will do to me if I don't bring help back. Okay. Sure. Let's go save rich people. Oh, this is the exit.
Let's see what we can do.
Judging by the size of the blood stain of the body, something truly enormous was dragging over these stones. Turned almost likely. Sweet. Oh hey, here's the square.
We are the light.
Oh
They
man.
are the darkness.
Kill the cleric. Quickly kill the cleric. Do your thing. Wait. Where are you? Okay, so you're here.
The inheritor. Guide my
Who do I have?
blade.
What are you doing?
Wide open.
Why is she not moving? Okay, so there's a cultist. There's another cleric. Get the cleric.
Surrender or else.
Don't understand why she's not moving.
Demand your blood.
I will help you with your pathing.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay. That was a good time to cast this. Okay. Another cleric. Get him.
Too late for apologies.
Lay hands on self. Man, him being back there in a giant is just awesome. Alright. Lay hands on self again.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry
And-
about me.
I'll remove this obstacle.
He just sits there with his greatsword and just like takes everything from the back line. Scroll of Cure Light Wound, your character. Yeah,
No reason to pause.
let's do some heals.
Must end.
Es Axel. Yes.
Hmm.
Es Axel. Yes.
Okay. Let's do a quick save. Finishing that fight. What is this? Half plate unidentified. Are these worth anything? No. It's hard to believe that this place recently held a bustling and festive market. How far are we? Man, we still have so much of this area to like explore. Loot. Oh, dope. Midnight bolts. 50 points of damage that cannot be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot miss. $50 points of damage that can't be ignored. Couple more things like that. We're going back. We're going back to fight the dude. Oh man, rat swarms. No plagues. Yes, okay.
Can't make the demons wait.
We got away with no sicknesses. Great. These people were not killed by demons. Their mortal wounds were inflicted by ordinary weapons. I feel like we're about to run... Well, I mean... It's probably the cultists, right?
Beautiful.
Oh! Scrying tiefling. Help, somebody please save me. The tiefling's voice is hoarse from his repeated and fruitless calls for help. Is that you? I'm begging. Get me out of here, please. Those rats left me here to rot, but you can save me. Like a crushing louse. Let us leave this place, master. This is a pathetic creature, not even worth spitting on. Okay, we're not going to be good. Who are you? Does it matter? I'm about 5 minutes away from being rat food. No, don't go. I'll tell you everything. Just don't leave me here. I'm a thiefling. That's what people call us. We're like, well, not a gang exactly. We're no gangsters. We just work together. I wonder if I had the thief with me, if he would do this. Yeah, it's only one charge, Ignorance, but like, I feel like if I hit the shadow guy with it, that's 50 points of damage. So that means we only need to then get 10 points of damage off of him. Which means that that should kill him. Like with a couple magic missiles. We just did a job. We supplied the soldier in the Grey Garrison with drink and some reading material. Not your typical bedtime story, if you catch my drift. I was here with my associates when the demons attacked Karisme. She's the eldest. Told us to get to the city fast, saying to take our cut and go. Every tiefling for himself. Only my associates wanted to grab the goods we'd stashed under the garrisons first. I drew the short straw and was sent to go get it. And sure enough, the bloody tunnel collapsed just as I went on my way back. I do not have an elven curved blade. Oh wait, I have an elven curved blade? Is that going to... Will an elven blade hit it though? Okay. I didn't know that it can actually hit it. Okay. Just for the demon. Gotcha. Okay, so what? You're dying. What's it to me? Wait, I can pay. I have some coins in my pocket, and I'll tell you where the dirtbags who left me keep their money. It's a real treasure trove, I swear. It'll be yours as soon as you get me out. All right, I'll get you out. Gotcha. Oh, I failed. Dang. Clearing the rubble proves a bigger challenge than expected. By the time you finally free the trapped tiefling, you are ready to collapse with fatigue. Dang it. I'm alive. I'm actually alive. Thank you. I'll remember your kindness for the rest of my life. Scrawny tiefling. That way leads to this cellar of the Grey Garrison. We stashed a few crates of some really good booze in there. Not going back in there. No way. But if you're crazy enough to do it, take whatever you want. It's yours. I promised to tell you where our stash is, didn't I? Right, listen up. There's some stairs not far from here. Go to the bottom of them, and you'll find a gold hidden in one of the barrels there. Take all of it. There's nothing too much for my rescuer. Well, so long. I'm going to get the hell away from this bloody ruins as fast as I can, and you should do the same. Thanks again for helping me out. So the curd blade will actually do damage to him? Or the elven blade? Don't... The glaives, but... Don't know what you mean by the other things. Well, we're definitely putting this on. Let's do that. Slight upgrades. Okay. So down the stairs there's some gold.
I refuse to accept their statement. I'm all right.
Man,
The world in crimson. So this is how it feels.
okay. She is sick again. Fantastic.
What's going on here?
We'll make things right.
Okay.
Yes.
Only got one big healing spell left.
Yes.
Let's see what we can do.
Yes, okay.
Here we go.
Why would we go down there? Let's do a quick save.
Punish me, for I failed.
Oh, great. Oh, this was just the way to get down here. I don't want to actually be down here yet. Because I want to get this stuff over here. Okay.
Beautiful.
I know that arrow we can only use it once, but like, I don't know why it wouldn't just be a good time to use it against that thing. Okay, swing that way.
Here we go.
He nodded at the cleared rubble, said that was the way to the cellar. Oh, because I didn't clear the rubble. That sucks.
Can't make the demons wait. Is that a trap?
Wand of is invisible. Wand of reduced person. Scroll of protection from chaos. Okay. Communal. Okay. Maybe because my mind's on the shadow demon, but like I'm starting to see how we can fight him now. The demon invasion transformed all of Kennebrus into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as the square. This place saw a clash of titans, and the demon lord Deskari leading his hordes from the abyss, and the dragon Terendilov, the mightiest of the city's defender and one of the first to fall. The scenes of the destruction leaves no doubt as the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment, simply by looking at the ruins. From the chimneys torn down by the powerful wings in the sharp dive, to the bloody tracks left behind when the demon dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it is no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It is Dehouse, and he is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptible presence lingers over this place, like a gaze of untethered from any observer. This mysterious force, unknown to mortal kin, silently assesses, judges, seeks a better way. In an instant, Dehouse is vested with the power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before him as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that would be beautiful were it not for fractured blemishes and fleck marring its splendor. Okay, what past does he see? In the past exists the one who wields this gaze in life, although the one and life are in opposite terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiments of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy of the world wound. The chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proves too weak for the battle they came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Deskari back to the abyss. With one swing of this scythe, the demon lord cut the aeon down. What does he see about the present? Ruins, blood, corpses. None of this perturbs the aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive. The dead will be judged by Pharasma. Purple stone knife. All is as it should be. But the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortal is for mortals. The demons' place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal languishing in the dirt among the bricks and smashed cobblestone. No mortal would notice it, but to an aeon's eye, its mere existence is an outrage against universal law. If the aeons still exist, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the aeon is gone, and only their gaze remains. Dehouse picks the crystal up out of the dirt and stows it in his pocket. He is mortal, which means he has the power to decide what to do with it. What does the future see? Good and evil, chaos and order. Everything is in this lawful place, in the multiverse, and is no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disrupting the smooth and steady current of the river of souls from life into death and back into life again. The reality, rid of itself of flaws, is now perfect. The aeons withdraw to eternal admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. Interesting. After allowing the hero to view the world through his eyes, the little that remains of the destroyed aeon is killed, even appropriate here for the entity so removed from life and death as we understand them. used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aeon within themselves. Will the hero take on this power so that he may again look at the world through another's eyes, or will he allow it to vanish? Oh, I'm going to definitely take it. Spirit of the Aeon dwells out of sight, deep into Diaso's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment when the hero once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. Okay, that was kind of cool. Alright. Oops. Wait, hold on. I want to be looking north so I can get a bearing on when I'm going.
Beautiful.
Ulrun, I've tolerated your heresy for too long. The signs of the recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than the wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony and his voice, accustomed to the barking orders, is harsh and clipped. He brings the blade of his sword to the throat of the beautiful golden-haired Asimir, who is being held by two soldiers. I should have had you put in the stake the day you arrived in the city. Perhaps then this tragedy could have been prevented. Or perhaps you should have listened to others, instead of spitting accusation of heresy to anyone who stood up to you. The Asimir has been savagely beaten, but a smile on his bloodied lips. Who knows? Perhaps we could have saved Kenabris if you had listened to my warnings about the demon's attack. If you had allowed me, my adepts, to complete their mission. If we had worked together instead of fighting each other. The old gray-haired fellow seems vaguely familiar. He isn't the leader of the local Inquisition by any chance. Be careful with him, boy. These people place no value on science, and they believe that ignoring high-level scientific questioning to be best response strategy. Incidentally, did you know the fastest way to draw the attention of Iomadai's Inquisitor is hardly bellow, "Hail Baphomet." After that, you'll have precisely 3 seconds to explain yourself, so it's best to prepare what you wish to say in advance. You said yourself that you have been fighting against me all this time, you heretic. Well then, unburden your soul, confess before your death, and your adepts succumb to the demons, and at their instigation, almost deprived the city of the Wardstone. The old man strikes the Asimir across the face. The time for confession has passed. Say your final prayer to your unholy mistress. You will soon be united with her. The Asimir notices you in a loud, clear voice intones, "O Desna, the great dreamer, I pray you, protect my adepts. Send a brave soul to aid them, one who knows the price of freedom and who can distinguish good from evil. May they not share my fate, and forgive Prelate Hulrun for everything, including the folly he is about to commit." I've heard enough of this treasonous prattle. He seems to be a split second away from slicing the Asimir's throat. Well, I don't know what's really going on. Not gonna attack the old man though. Let's see. I'm not gonna interfere. The old man slices this Asimir's throat. The body drops to the ground and the old man turns to you. Who are you? What are you doing here? You're not a cultist, are you? See how I deal with cultists? And with... What is this hideous creature? Lauren peers at Wendog with suspicion. The huntress shoots him an icy glare. We call ourselves the Nithers. Our forebears bore the brunt of the demon's first strike, and thanks for their sacrifice, you sent them into the catacombs. But now that the demons are mauling you in the street, you need allies, even hideous ones like us. Wendog pointedly spits on the floor. Mongrels, descendants of the Crusades. A feral specimen, no doubt. You obviously know human speech surprisingly well, in fact. Alright, let's be off with you. Felix, if she causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. I'm gonna do this. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear the gift of an angel who died in the caves below Kenabris. I am no enemy of yours. The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or spell. With each word, his face relaxes. You are telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive your gift. Alright, who are you? I find passing strange is that you don't already know who I am. Huron Shapak, prelate of Kenabris, inquisitor by the grace of Imadai, defender of the city by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfe, against threats from within and without. Why'd you kill him? For heresy and treason, Huron spits. The cultist has been spreading seditious rumors in the city for years, undermining our defenses and besmirching my name. In the end, his creature, an adept of the Temple of Desna, reveals their true colors when they tried to sneak into the Warstone chamber and perform who knows what foul magic over it. If I had been keeping my eye on them from the very beginning, their plan would have succeeded, and now Kenabris would have lost the significant protection offered by Amadeus' gift. The traitor was fortunately stopped in time. I've just disposed of their leader, and without the doubt, the rest of the accomplices will be found and justly punished. Cultist. Desna is a good and benevolent goddess. Let's see. I'm gonna tell him this. Prelate, your forces are needed elsewhere. Irbeth Terbade, warden of the city, is gathering troops in the Defender's Haven Tavern to strike against the demons. Who now? Terbade? The upstart warden of the city? And I suppose I've already been writing off for dead. This isn't sedition, this is outright insurrection. I'm loath to abandon my watch, but I can't turn a blind eye to such a blatant usurpation of power. We have no hope of defeating the enemy, this disorder within our ranks. I'm going over there right now. I need to see what Irbeth is up to. Ember peers intently at Holren. I remember you. When Father and I arrived in the city, you met us. But it's true, you and the other knights tied us at the stake and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of our knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But then he died too. Don't you remember? If you were burned, then it is with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire. This is a crime in itself, which means that you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see your sentence was finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkles and gray. He was young, with a big mustache. Emma smiles proudly, draws a large brush mustache in the air with her finger. You probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago. But I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really, really wanted to protect the city. Only he got all mixed up with who was good and who was evil. You forgive him after what he did to you? He thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing, but you were really doing a bad thing that hurt someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can't get angry at people for making mistakes when you might be no better with them. Okay, let's go, Ember. Yes, let's go. Bye-bye, kind knight. She waves at Holren with a carefree smile. Holren grimaces and turns away. Oops. Mongrel's body is sliced from shoulder to groin. Dang. Oh, hey. Star knife.
Let's see what we can do.
Unfortunate we couldn't save that guy. I don't think I was really concerned about saving him anyways. Oh man. You heard a noise from somewhere very close. Scanned inches away. Something between a whimper and a groan. It follows by a heavy, gasping breath. I know you're there. I know you're here. Show yourself, and we can talk face to face. Failed. The unknown person, clearly one of the adept of the Ramian mentioned, whispers a few words, clearly casting some kind of protection charm. I can't trust the first person I meet. Not when I'm being hunted by rabid Inquisition. Ah, so you're one of Desna's adepts that tried to break into the Wardstone. Yes, Amilcus, cleric of Desna, and one of the people who answered the call of voice in the dreams. Some unknown person made contact with us through our dreams, telling us about the demons' plan. We learned the demons were planning to attack Kennebrus and do something terrible to our Wardstone, which already carried the taint of corruption. Prelate Hulrun refused to heed our warnings. We had to make a choice. We could either throw up our hands and pull back or take action, even though it could cost us our lives. But what heartless person would stand by in the face of such deadly threat? So what, you went against Hulrun? But he's the official governor of the city. What of it? Says the cleric with a remarkable complacency. Submitting to unworthy leaders is one of the great ills of our civilization. We will never defeat the demon if we keep listening to people like Hulrun. Only someone who is strong can refuse to submit to strength. Either you're a master or you're seeking a master to rule over you. Or else everyone will end up in the situation, getting themselves killed or hiding in fear. Alright. No, yeah, Ember is... This whole cast is like a cast of very interesting NPCs. All of them, like... I mean, our paladin, she's your generic paladin, but everyone else seems to have like an interesting kind of personality. Whose voice have you been hearing in your dreams? Nobody knows what it is, but everyone who has heard her, I should say, is convinced that she is good and pure soul chosen by Desna. We had a choice. We could trust her, accept that we have an ally somewhere who isn't afraid of all the armies of the abyss, or we could drown in suspicions and get one step closer to becoming just Hulrun. We decided to trust the voice, and seeing Kennebrus devastated, which is what our unknown ally tried to prevent until the very end. I can see now who had the truth on their side. Where are your fellow worshippers, and how many of them are there? Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know where they are. We split up to confuse the inquisitors who were chasing us. Do you need help? Doesn't it teaches us to trust in last-ditch chances? Listen, my friends are called Ernok and Thal. Thal the Wallflower. Ernok is an amazing singer and a truly beautiful girl. She had plenty of friends and fans. She's probably blended into the crowd somewhere. Wildflower is a mage, but I don't think he'll risk using magic. It'll only bring the inquisitors down on him. He'll be harder to find. You'd better find Arnka first. She might be known as a Wallflower, where Wallflower is. Please find them and protect them against the demons and the Inquisition. I will await news in the Goddess Temple. I hope your mysterious helper will send us a new message that will reveal what it is to come from the demons. What is to come from the demons. Alright, I have to go. Go. May Desna be with you, stranger. Okay. So he wants us to help find his friends. Gotcha. Man, this like area is just
Save the last one for me.
packed. Oh wow. We're ambushed. We're ambushed hardcore. Luckily these are like low-level mobs. We're fine. Alright. He was poisoned. Crap. Hold on a second. This is a Virtuous Star Knife. +1 Cold Iron Star Knife deals an additional 1d3 damage to evil creatures. Oh my god, look at all these weapons that we're finding. Who can wield this? This will be your regular weapon. Actually, let's have this tier 2. So that does slashing damage rather than piercing, just in case we need it. Okay. So we now have... I'm going to have her fire the bolt too. So we now have something that's going to do 50 points of damage to it. We have magic missile, which will be able to probably do... I don't know. I looked like I was able to do like 3 a hit. 3 to 6. We just have to like survive its first onslaught. And then hit it with the arrow. We've got this. Didn't he pick up something else? Yeah, he's got the purple stone dagger. +1 dagger to all of DC. No, but that's not going to help. Okay. Yeah, I know. I just haven't equipped them yet. We haven't really needed them. Oh, wait. These ones? Oh, wow. Okay. I thought those were keys. Thank you for the heads up. Okay.
Lead on.
Oh, no. All of you are gone.
This war must end.
Yes.
Alright, this looks like a fight. Oh, man. More fighting.
Where do you want me?
Together, we stand.
Why can't we just have a peaceful hangout session? Just jam together, guys.
I'll cut you wide open.
Here we go.
Alright,
again.
he's already used to
You
his
can trust me.
thing.
I'll tear your throat out.
Was it you who summoned me? Allow me to repay you. Oh, this is the thing we accidentally summoned. And it flew off, all angry like. Okay. Go after this thing first.
No glory without risk.
Alright, what are you doing back here? Oh, you're still casting the spell. I need someone picking off the ads.
They'll beg me to stop.
I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try this.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
Another tough fight. Okay.
Death is life's final surprise. And I enjoy it.
Him. Split damage and buffs up. So I know what I'm looking at. Okay. You're good.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Make him giant.
Where do you want me?
No reason to pause.
I am yours to
We'll make
command.
things right. I'm always open to ideas.
Avisi. Na orama.
Okay.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
I'll prove I'm the best.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Hold. Okay.
I got this.
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay. I guess I can't see the spell that needs to be dispelled, so we can't do that. Actually, no, cast this first. Alright, drink your potion. Maybe I don't like her up there? I don't know. Oh no, she's getting eaten by the plant.
This will leave a bruise.
Oh no, shit. My tank. It's kind of annoying.
I'll just sit here.
I'm gonna try this again.
So this is how it feels.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this again.
Oh yeah, yeah. He said at the beginning that thank you. He was gonna show me what I get for releasing him. This is his thanks to me. Okay. What a nice thanks. All right, we're gonna have to take care of this. Yeah, right. We'll have to take care of this evening when I get back on. But right now, I need to take a break. I've got a bunch of stuff I need to get done today before the day is over. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. We got through at least the tavern, ran into a ghost we can't beat, and now we're fighting this guy. So, yeah, I'll be back on later this evening, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern, and we will work on him. He's my next fight. I think we can beat him though. Like, we're hitting him. I think we just need a couple of buffs, and we can take him down. Yeah. Right. Actually, you know what? Before we start this fight, because I'm gonna keep forgetting to do this until do it. All right. There we go. Cool. See you guys all later.